was in the building, man. Say, man, we in here. September 6th. Y'all know if y'all watch the show, y'all know what September 6th is, man.
My B-Day is September the 9th, so we right there.
Come on, man. So why we here, Miss Clemmie? You got everybody here. What we here for?
So we're here to talk about the 50 Shades of Green that's going down on September the 14th. And we're going to have an all-star reunion cipher of the song One Day that we have redone with legendary Ronnie Spencer.
I got my homie Keezy, man. We doing this project from the north to the south. We trying, we letting everybody know it ain't just a south side thing or a north side thing. We trying to bring the whole H together. So we got a new album out right now, Swinging Through the H. He representing for the north, I'm representing for the south. It's a great body of work. It's on.
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
What's up, Houston? It's your girl, the Cake Lady, aka Dr. Clemmie. I'm here today with my homeboy and my brother from another mother, K-Rino and JB, Jamar Berry.
Yeah, man, it's going down to Donnie Houston podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out. We got some special guests, man. Some familiar faces and some new faces. And we got a real cool thing going on real soon that they're going to tell you about. My boy JB. I almost called you your government name. My boy JB, Miss Clemmie, the Cake Lady, and my big homie, the good brother, K-Rino. What's going on, man?
Blessings, man.
How y'all doing?
Honored to be here.
Honored to be here, brother.
Very honored to be here. Yeah.
Naturally.
For sure. So why we here, Miss Clemmie? You got everybody here. What we here for?
So we're here to talk about the 50 Shades of Green that's going down on September the 14th, 2024. And we're going to have an all-star reunion cipher of the song One Day that we have redone with legendary Ronnie Spencer. We have about 10 guys on the track. So it will be a really great cipher. We're bringing together neighborhoods of artists that are legends and uprising artists to do kind of like a family reunion type of thing. So this will be a ball type of an elegant affair. And we're just going to have a good time. We're going to have Rick Shop and Botany Boys and just a lot of people in the building. And we're just going to have a good time. Just celebrate each other, celebrate entrepreneurs in the area. So we're asking for all filmmakers, producers, artists, to come out because this is for them to network. So it's a big networking party, if you will. Mm-hmm. It's called the 50 Shades of Green Entrepreneurs Extravaganza Ball. So we're targeting all entrepreneurs in the game, whether you're a director, a producer, whether you're just a local artist, whether you have products, whether you're doing real estate, because whether you're entertainment lawyer, we need you too. Like, we all need to know who the people are so we can all be connected, because some people just don't know, like, simple stuff, like what are splits, what is BMI, what is ASCAP. Some, they're just doing stuff and just putting stuff on YouTube and TikTok, and they want to be stars, So this kind of setting will set the tone. And then we're going to have an award ceremony. We're honoring like Captain Jack and Billy Cook and a lot of other people. So there'll be a panel of discussion. Daryl Scott will be leading the panel. And we definitely want you in the building because you guys set the tone, and we need to hear from you. Uprising artists like myself. I'm actually a manager, but I'm an uprising artist. I'm doing country music, a little bit of R&B, and a little bit of hip hop. So although I manage artists, I still have a lot of developing myself to do. So I'm leaning on people like yourself, people like Daryl Scott, people like Captain Jack, people who actually got on the ground and made it happen. They walked and they knew what to do. This is digital. It's not analog anymore. So it's a big difference. So you have people that's just like, they can't sing, but like they have programs that make them sing, so it's just different. So we want to hear from what they can teach us at this ball as well.
It's crazy. That was going to be my next question of like what prompted you to put something like this together, and you just answered. You gonna say something, K-Rino?
I didn't hear you say it again.
No, my next question was just going to be to her to ask her like why,
no,
what was the reason behind this? But you just answered it. I mean, just to bring everybody together, help share information and resources and all these types of things like that.
And it's a lot of times people just don't know where to go for the resources and what to do. And if you have people in there like, D-Rex, Nope D, and all these different people, then people will know, oh, okay, this is a producer and this is the
Great
director.
chance to network.
They get to network and they get to learn. They get to, set up appointments with the people after the meeting, things like that. And then they get to enjoy a great big show. And what better way to start it off but by doing the One Day Cipher, because that's what it's all about, right? One day you're here, the next day you're gone. And then, you might not have that opportunity to collaborate with K-Rino. You have him now, because God is allowing you that opportunity, but you may not have him. You don't know how long you may be able to run into your homie. So while you can do that, I'm just saying let's come together and do that. So in the absence of Low Life, he had somewhere to be today, but in his absence, I'm just saying this means a lot to him as well with the Fifth Ward Boys. It means a lot to everyone who's on the cipher, because this means they get to come together and collaborate with other artists like themselves and make major products. So if people come to this city, we should have so many resources and they should be able to see us doing great things. So they're like, man, Houston got it locked, not a bunch of division. So I just kind of wanted to set the tone, maybe make some type of difference with this ball.
Cool. And then, like you said, the One Day Cipher, which I mean, it's a remix to the classic UGK. One day here, next day you gone. You got Ronnie on the hook again. You know what I mean? Talk about just putting that whole thing together. K-Rino, all the people that are featured on there. Because it's a slew of artists that are from, just like past, present, future type thing. You know what I mean? You got legends on there. You got some new cats. You got, it's a nice little mix of people on there. Yourself as well,
Yeah, I'm on there. Yeah, I really think the guys have done a great job. They've been showing up. Showing up to the video shoots, showing up to just to make sure that this really sticks in Houston, so we'll all know that he's from the South. You have people from I-10, from the East. I'm from the North. The Fifth Ward Boys is from Fifth Ward. So the whole city this city is a big collaboration of really great, rich artists. Like, they're rich in heart, rich in spirit, and they put the work in. And I want the people coming behind us, the younger people, to respect that. It's not just about, oh, let me go pay this person to be on a feature. No, you need to respect the craft that they've paid for you. Then maybe they'll let you get the feature. Not just us just getting people to be on stuff. We need to know how hard they work, how meaningful their voice is to that one project that they're on. So it don't be just putting out anything on YouTube, Put some value into what these people have done for us and thank them for it, So I'm just grateful that they let me be their little sister and be in the mix of it, because it's like fun to me, Yeah. So yeah, I'm real happy about it. I'm happy that I'm managing Ronnie and that he trusts me with his career.
Shout out to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Already. Big shout out, Ronnie 10.
Yeah. He's this means so much to him.
Yeah.
It means a lot to him. So
K-Rino, have y'all ever collaborated over all these years? Y'all ever done anything outside of it?
Yeah. We got a few songs that have never been released and haven't been released so far. But yeah, we got some. But on a project I did with the homie Big Pup, the Long Short Way project, Ronnie is on one of the tracks that we did. So yeah, and then just shows and meeting up, collaborating on different things, man. Ronnie is one of those brothers that
keep the glue. He like
yeah. When he call you,
you got to show up.
You show up. Yeah. And he one of those people, just like with JB and others. I tell him, look, man, don't ask me, just tell me, and I'm gonna be there. He's been a staple in this game. You think about Ronnie, you think about Big T, you think about Billy Cook, you think about all our hook masters that have come through this city. And for Ronnie and Billy to still be around doing what they're doing, we got to pay that homage and do our thing. Ronnie walking around here at, 60? And still looking young, still active. So it serves as an inspiration, for even a guy like me who's been doing it 40 plus years. And I'm an old guy in the game, but I got OGs like Clemmie was saying, like Daryl Scott and Ronnie and guys like that I can look at as my OGs if I need to lean on them. So,
JB, man, talk about a little bit about it, man.
Man, it's like likewise with what K-Rino saying. I got a couple of, collaborations with my fam Ronnie. We got the one the Most City Thugs with me, him, Zero, Ronnie Spencer. Wait, me, Ronnie Spencer, Zero, Lil Fleet. So, that was dope for Most City. And then we got the one for the females. You gotta have a female song with Ronnie because he gonna serenade the ladies. So it was just it's an honor working with my bro, man. With all the legends, period. With me being a young artist coming up around all these OGs, K-Rinos, Big Mellows. It's an honor to soak game from and knowledge from these gentlemen. To still drop down to the younger artists that's coming up, that look up to what I got going on. So with my game that I'm soaking up from the OGs, I still try to keep that alive and let them know how they used to, how they used to rock back in the gap and kind of collaborate that with what's going on nowadays.
For sure. So we got the Elegant Affair. Where can people get tickets and where is it going to be at and all that? If everybody want to show up and make it out to this
It's going to
nice
be at 3074 College Park Drive. It's located in the Woodlands, and we are honoring Lil Kiki as well. He is the elite honoree,
The Don.
the headliner. So we will be honoring him, giving him his flowers. Because I remember, man, when I was in Barber Jordan in '92, graduating, his name was everywhere. He's really worked hard. Went through some struggles like we all do, and he's still standing. So he didn't break. He just bent.
He's in that class of elite artists that we had from the city, like you said, of just people that came who were just amazing artists that have came through here and set the tone and set the foundation and gave this city an identity and a sound. And yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm very privileged and honored to be able to honor him, get the opportunity to stand in front of him and let him know that how much I appreciate his music from the past and the present. Those things mean a lot to me. I'm a doctor in philosophy, but I bake cakes for a living, so they call me the cake lady. So
that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, Cake. That's what I'm saying. Because you got a lot going on. So get it all out. We gonna get it all out right now. We got the cake. We got the event going. We just covered the events. Now we gonna talk about these cakes.
Naturally.
Well, yeah. So
because you put the Hennessy in the cake and all that.
Yeah. So I got the name the Cake Lady because I was doing a lot of events with this guy named OG Yandy. I was going into the clubs with him, and I was working out there selling my cakes and my gumbo, and everybody just started calling me the Cake Lady because I put like Hennessy bottles, Hennessy shots on a cake. I bling the strawberries, infuse them with Hennessy or Ciroc, and I just did all these, these exotic cakes. But the scratch is a homemade bake, so I was already a scratch baker from trade, and I just decided to start messing around and experimenting and making my own chocolates and my own recipes with the actual scratch. And so all my icing and everything I do is from scratch, with Hershey cocoa, like just the regular powder. And I'm actually making my mix and collaborating. And I can't do it without my daughter because my daughter, her name is Bria. She's 30 and she really hands-on. So that's the biggest chef. That's the one that's behind the scenes that no one gets to see. That's really the real true cake lady. But we collaborate together and we're a team. So that's how I got the name the Cake Lady, so I'm grateful for those opportunities. When I was in the club working with Yandy at different spots that he was promoting, and then I was also doing private events for corporations, and they were hiring me to do that. And then on the other side of it is that I have like a PhD in public policy, so I write a lot of what you call lawsuits for attorneys. And so some people call it a paralegal, if you will, but mine is more like a PhD, but I'm doing paralegal work. So that's what I do on the side. So I'm doing their parties and their friends' parties. So it's just the Cake Lady thing just went viral. That's how it came. But here it is, PhD in public policy, but entertainment is what I love. So you just never know what God has for you. Mm-hmm. And when he tell it, and he show it to you, you have to walk into it. Mm-hmm. So pretty much my thing is celebrating, the craft of music, well as film, acting, and television as well, because I've been in that for a long time as well. So I'm just bridging the gaps of both and just networking with everyone. And I'm letting them do the backyard parties and the hood parties and the block parties, and I bring them all together, and I'm doing the elegant party so that we can all get a branch of everything, and we just support one another.
Yeah, that is. Well, K-Rino, JB, I got some music coming up. What else I got going on?
Man, I always got a couple albums dropping before the year's over with. I'm a little behind. It's August, and I haven't released nothing this year, so I'm gonna hit that back end strong. Just been working, just on the grind. My birthday event is September the 20th.
That's right.
At Scout Bar. So.
Virgo's in the building, man. That's right, man. We in here. September 6th. Y'all know if y'all watch the show, y'all know what September 6th is,
Yeah,
man.
my B-Day is September the 9th, so we right there.
Come on, man. Slim Thug on the 8th. I'm on it. Yeah,
I saw that. I said, man, and I was just saying the other day how we got a lot of, just in my clique in the South Park Coalition, we got 1 million September birthdays. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll be at the Scout Bar September the 20th.
Blank sent me the he sent me the
yeah. So come on through, everybody welcome to come on out. It's gonna be strong. Your big brother gonna do a full set that
It's
night.
gonna be great.
And the good thing about it, it's not gonna be one of those shows where you gotta wait till 1:45 in the morning before I'll be on pretty early. So it's all
That's
good.
good. That's really good.
Yeah, the respectable hour. For the elder
rappers,
statesmen.
anyway.
Yeah. For sure. Well, man.
And at that 50
with me,
Shades of Green, we're actually having Point Blank. He actually will be performing as well.
The Blankster.
Tight
Shout out
Eyes
to Point
will be
Blank.
performing.
Tight
Tight
Eyes,
Eyes,
my
and,
cousin.
Pimp Tight, Ronnie Spencer, JB. It's just gonna be a host. K-Rino. We just gonna all get up there and we just gonna do our thing, and just have a good time.
Absolutely.
But we definitely want the real OG Donnie Houston in the building.
I ain't no OG.
You're an OG because this is why you're an OG, because you used to DJ, you've done so many things in the past, and you just still look young and youthful. Your skin you just look like a youngster, but at the end of the day, you not that, man. You have paved the way for a lot of us, and we look up to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different uprising podcasts, they look up to you. That makes you an OG in the game. Just because you ain't falling over with a cane and walking decrepit, don't mean you ain't OG. You a true OG in the game.
And it's
you.
about what you establish.
Yeah.
Also, it's like sometimes OG ain't just relegated to age and time. It's about
innovate in the game.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have created this platform, brother, out the mud, and has opened the doors to not just rappers, just Houston, outside of Houston, brother. So it's about what you've established. That puts you on that status. So you've already and Dr. Abdul Halim tell you all the time that legacy and just laying it out for something. You've already laid out something that's gonna live beyond you. So now, brother, don't accept that.
I appreciate that.
Eat that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all just made my day with this shit, man. God damn, all right.
We mean it from the bottom of our heart. And that's why we're so grateful to be here. We could be a million places, but we wanted to be right here, sitting on this couch in the same room, same time with you today. That's meaningful. That's epic.
This is meaningful. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that's
epic.
This
go a long way with me, brother.
For sure.
And then I gotta let you know what I got coming too, man. I got that Once Upon a Time in the H movie, man.
That's right.
Got all the
movie release coming.
We got Propane, we got D Gotti, we got Archie Lee from Hershwood Hardheads. Like it's a plethora of H-Town artists in that.
You know who is not in there?
Who that?
Donnie Houston.
No. You know what? Donnie Houston was supposed to come, but I know his schedule would be busy. Donnie, that could be the case. That could be the case,
that's
brother.
The family. That could be. And if it is, man, I apologize, man. My bad.
But don't chill, because we got a part two. So and we're gonna have you got to go all the way in character, brother.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Come on, man. It's up.
Yeah, and I think the movie release, we're actually collaborating on a movie release for that. So I'll be decorating that, and we'll be all out there. I think it's gonna be in November. I want to say probably like November, right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, so we'll make sure we stay plugged in with you on that, so that we want everyone to come out to like just having a real grand red carpet movie release type thing. Anything the cake lady touch gonna be elegant anyway. You know that. So it's gonna be great.
There it is, y'all.
Yeah.
You want a good, elegant time? You got to tap in with the cake lady. What you got?
And then one more thing I can't forget, man. I got my homie Keezy, man. We doing this project from the north to the south. We trying, we letting everybody know it ain't just a south side thing or a north side thing.
Right.
We trying to bring the whole H together. So we got a new album out right now, Swinging Through the H. He representing for the north. I'm representing for the south. It's a great body of work. It's on all digital platforms right now. And if you ready for that come down and that H time feel good feeling, check out that Once Upon a Time in the H and that Swinging Through the H.
And they'll be singing that song at the 50 Shades of Green.
Ronnie Spencer on the project.
That date one more time before we get out there.
September the 14th. September the 14th at Ego. It's located right off 242 in the Woodlands. So as soon as you pass Woodlands Parkway, it's 242, and it sits to the left-hand side. It's called Ego Cuisine. It's a big, nice, beautiful club. And it's gonna be on, man. Red carpet outside, everything.
Suited and booted.
Yeah, and contact info one quick time before we get out.
Yeah, the tickets are available on Eventbrite. If you want to get any extra information, they can reach me at 346-288-9617. My name is Dr. Clemmie, and AKA the Cake Lady. I'm also on Instagram, IG at The Birthday Cake W Foundation. Again, The Birthday Cake W Foundation. All right, so let's paint the city green.
There it is. Y'all heard it. Dr. Clemmie, the Cake Lady.
Yes.
JB, the OG K-Rino. I'm Donnie Houston. This is Donnie Houston Podcast. Hey, man, we're about here.
Donnie Houston.
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man.